It was here in the Cook Islands that Bond Corporation last year made 90% of its profit, $250 million. And you may think that's rather remarkable, because one of the things you notice about this place is there are no TUI's ads on the television, there's no Bond airships flying around over your head, and you can't even buy Bond beer. In fact, there's no...
I think it's vital to take on the big end of town. Not many people do that. And that's where the power is, and that's where the nastiest and worst deals get done. Can you point me to the page in the accounts where you tell them that you bought a share for $1 and sold it for $900,000?
No, because there was a general disclosure about it.
But not a specific disclosure. Not a specific disclosure, was there? Can you just confirm that? There was not a specific disclosure.
In the sense of $1 for a share?
Absolutely.
No, there was not. There was a general disclosure that there was a dealing with a number of directors of the company.
But not that you had made a profit at their expense.
No, there was not.
I think it's the most difficult interview I've ever had to do, but also one of the most satisfying. Very good when the camera's stopped and there's this sort of icy silence, and you're waiting for the next roll to be loaded, and nothing is being said. You're just sitting there. Are we ready? Let's go. And you're going again. Great fun. What about the sale of the Sydney Hilton?
That was an operation that was owned by a Cook Island company.
But it's not international, is it?
No,
I mean,
it's
the Sydney
not.
Hilton's in Sydney, as far as I remember.
It is actually, absolutely.
Four Corners has raised questions about the way he and his directors made money at their shareholders' expense, about the low tax rate Bond Group pays compared to other Australian public companies, and about the status of some of the profits Bond Group tells the world it has made.
I think the original Four Corners helped push Bond Corporation into liquidation, or, you know, to make it go broke, basically. It would probably have gone that way anyway, but in fact, it would have gone that way anyway. I think it hurried it on, though. It made public confidence in Bond Corporation and Alan Bond collapse, essentially.
The story of Up Hall is one of the more remarkable in this whole extraordinary saga. A magnificent residential and sporting estate worth perhaps $10 million. It's been the Bond family's pied-à-terre in England since the early 1980s. Until 1987, it was owned by Bond Corporation. Then it was sold to the mysterious Swiss banker, George Bolag, and his Panamanian company, Lindsay Trading Properties.
I think the investigation into where he'd hidden all his money was important in persuading the authorities to set the Australian Federal Police into investigating how he had hidden his fortune and how he was making a fool of the bankruptcy laws. The issue was whether he had forgotten all about having hundreds of millions of dollars offshore. He maintained he was so brain damaged that he couldn't remember a thing. So we decided to put his memory to the test.
Mr. Bond, the Paul Barry from Four Corners. You remember me? You do remember me. Can I ask you how the case is going?
Keep right away from me.
You do remember me, then?
Keep right away from me.
I'm offering you an interview on Four Corners. Well, can we offer him the chance of an interview?
An interview with you?
It just illustrated precisely the point we wanted to make.